Beautiful North Fort Myers sunset. Isn't that gorgeous? From an old Publix parking lot. Publix is like the best shopping grocery store, but it's too expensive. And I am boondocking. Yep, I am. I'm boondocking in this parking lot because the buildings are empty. There's only one or two businesses in here. There's a breakfast brunch location. There's a breakfast brunch. I'm not the only ones boondocking. These people are back here. They've been here since Hurricane Ian went through here. This was a FEMA location shelter in the old Publix. But from what I heard is the people destroyed it. After FEMA moved out of here, somebody came in here and swiped all the copper out of the building and everything, which really sucks.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. And we'll dance the night away.
Yeah, but I was going to park back there, but I didn't want to be right on top of those people. And then I talked to them later. They said, oh, it would be okay. You could have came back here. I didn't want to do that. But this is an old Publix building. And here I am. Right here. And then there's another lady and her husband and their children. And they're also victims of the hurricane. They have no place to go and they can't even get into an RV park because they're all booked. They're there. They have like 3 cats and a dog and a bunch of kids. Very nice people. I just put Spock out today. I was using yesterday when I got here, I actually was using just my internet from my MiFi jetpack, but the signal's really kind of weak, so I went ahead and put my Starlink up. Then way over yonder, all the way out there, those people were asked to move. They got a really nice rig and a nice truck. That's a county road there, so a semi-tractor usually parks there. Looks like he's there right now, and he totes vehicles for people. And that's just a county road, and they don't shoo you off of there. They let you park over there, even though there's a no parking sign. But this particular shopping area has been empty for 2 years now, maybe longer. And then way yonder over there is a really nice Class A. And she's been here for a little bit also. Right off of US 41 in North Fort Myers, this whole parking lot, it's huge, ginormous. Plenty of space here for people, but you know, they don't want it to turn into a homeless parking lot. I did call and I left a message for the people at the management company that's on the sign on one of the windows, and I left my name, my phone number, and asked them if I could park here for the next 3 days, and I'll leave here on February 2nd. And I haven't heard back, and nobody's told me to leave, so I pretty much think I'm good to go for a while. You know, we're not having any wild parties. Well, I am pulling out of the area where I was, which is over there on the other side of where that trailer is. And I am on my way out of here. I could stay another night, but I have an appointment for Danny to go to the vet in the morning. And I'm going to try to go and stay over in the parking lot where she has her vet appointment. It's a PetSmart, and I think there's a couple stores over there, and I might be able to park there for the night. I'll go see. If not, I can always come back here. So I want to do a shout out to the driver in the, I think it was a Tacoma pickup truck that beeped at me and showed me his YouTube that he was checking out my channel. Thanks very much. I think it was a he. I don't know if it was or not.
Use the right lane to turn onto Northeast Pine Island Road.
I'm going to be turning here, but I'm going to be passing right here, and here he is. It's a Tacoma. Yep, 4x4. So I'll put him in my video just in case. I'm hoping that they'll be watching this video and see that I gave him a shout out back. But thanks for checking out my channel, and I appreciate you beeping and waving to me on the highway in Fort Myers, North Fort Myers. Hey everybody. Well, it's that time of the year, okay? And I did a live last night, and now I'm going to be releasing the video, and the WWR is on. It's on. And guess when we're going to do it? 4th of July. And guess where? In Gatlinburg. 54% of the people wanted Tennessee, Gatlinburg area, Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Dollywood, Pigeon Forge. So that's what we're going to do. And I've chosen the same campground that I went to last year, which was very reasonable in price. And also, Camper Van Kevin, I just saw, did a video on the same place 5 years ago. I didn't know he was there as well. So you can watch my video, you can watch Kevin's video, and there is another video that was done by, I think, the park that I'll reference for you to go take a look at, that gives you a view of the campground. It's a TVA, Tennessee Valley area. I probably said it wrong, but anyway, that's what it is. So it's a TVA, and it's reasonably priced. I'm going to show you some prices here and tell you more about it. I have already reserved my campsite, okay? It is the Tailwater, Douglas Tailwater Campground. Douglas Tailwater Campground at 829 Riverview Way in Kodak, Tennessee. Kodak is just before you get into Sevierville and Pigeon Forge. It's right there off of 40, okay? And it's got 60 some spaces, some primitive, some tent spaces, and electric and water at your site. And the majority of the campsites are on the dam, on the river. For all you fisher people, this is the place to be, and it's reasonable price. Remember, it's going to be 4th of July holiday. These campsites are going to go fast. So if you want to come and you want to camp at this campsite with me and some of our other friends, hopefully that will get in and get a campsite, because once they're gone, they're gone. And right now, I think there's 25 or 30 spaces left, but they're going to go fast, because let me tell you why. Every year on July 3rd, when the clock strikes 12, 1 minute after, is the very first 4th of July parade in the United States. Yes, that's right. I've been to several of these parades. Daisy Duke was the master of ceremony in one of them that I was at. I forget who was in the other ones, when I had my condo in Sevierville, Tennessee, on the mountain. This is the thing. The parade is from 1 minute after midnight till about 2 o'clock in the morning. They block off the streets. The kids play and they throw candy, and they, it's just awesome. So we have to go early, and we can carpool as long as people are willing to be the designated driver, because there's no drinking and driving. Not in the swervy mountains and roads of Tennessee. No way. You don't want to even have one drink. So you need to ride with somebody, and you need to ride with a designated driver. I'm more than happy to be a designated driver. and take my van, but I can only fit a couple people in my van because I really don't have seats in the back anymore, you know, because it's a cargo van. But we can make seats. Anyway, we go early, we get our chairs out on the street, save our places, sit there and eat, bring, you know, picnic lunch or whatever we want to bring, and then the parade doesn't start till midnight. And I think we'll probably want to bring our pets with us too, because I think the campground has some kind of rule that they don't want you to leave your pet in your camper if you're not there. I don't think you could do that with a cat, but I don't think they'll know you have a cat in there. Anyway, I got some rules. I got some pictures I'm going to show you. Stay tuned. You got to book your site now. I'm going to put it up here again. It is Douglas Tailwater Campground, 829 Riverview Way in Kodak, Tennessee. Make sure you don't book the wrong camp. But if you did, if you book Headwater by mistake, it's only over the bridge. So if we run out of spaces at Tailwater, book it at Headwater and then just come on over and let's have, you know, we can meet up. We won't be that far away from each other's campsite. Remember the date, July 2nd on Sunday through July 6th on Thursday, WWR, the Wheeled Wanderers Rendezvous. This will be our second annual meetup. And this year it will be in Kodak, Tennessee, right near Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg. And one of the plans will be to attend one of the very first 4th of July parades in the United States, which takes place at 12:01 a.m. on the 4th of July. That's right, 1 minute after midnight, after the clock strikes midnight, we will be watching the parade in Gatlinburg, where they block off the streets and have a huge gathering. It is awesome. So don't miss it. Make your reservations now because there is only a few campsites available. This is a very popular time of the year, 4th of July, but this is going to be fun. There are lots of things to see, like Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. There are so many great hikes, Laurel Falls, and the Chimneys, which is one of my favorite. Or you can go and take a ride to Klingeman's Dome. I'm afraid of heights, but I'll go there, but I won't go all the way out on the walkway. Yep. You could stand at the side, and on one side of the street, one side of the sign, you'll be in North Carolina. On the other side, you will be in Tennessee. Or if you're bold enough to venture over the mountain, you can take a ride over to Cherokee, North Carolina. Lots of things to do in this area, like take a ride through Kate's Cove and see the bears and all the old settler homes and the itty-bitty cabins from back in the day when the first people came to that area at the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. But watch out for the bears. You might get lucky and see some. Usually I see bears when I go to the Cades Cove. And that's the whole purpose of going there for me. Plenty of stores. Oh, and don't forget about the Lodge store. If you like Dutch oven lovin', like the Billy and Wanda Strong's Adventures teach, and so does the Frugal RV Gal. If you like to cook in your Dutch oven, that's the place to go. And it's located right near the largest knife store anywhere. Well, that's what they say. There is so much to do in Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, the home of Dollywood. Prices are reasonable compared to going to some of those other big amusement parks. I think Dollywood would be a great outing for us. And we'll be right on the water. The majority of these sites at this campground are water sites. I've already booked my site for this WWR. I will be there. Even if I'm there by myself, I will be there. So I hope you all will join me. I will leave a link for the website to make your reservation. Remember, basically we will be meeting up from July 2nd to July 6th. But if you want to come earlier or you want to stay longer, that's up to you. The prices are reasonable. There is a senior citizen discount. America the Beautiful card, the national park cards are accepted. I'll show you that. The non-waterfront sites, that's 38 through 57, have electric and water, and they're only $31 a night. The 10 sites only off the river, that's sites 58, 59, and 60. That's a discounted rate of $18, okay, for the discount. Now, I happen to know where those are, and they're kind of conveniently located, and I think you could fit more than 2 vehicles and 2 tents on those campsites. You're allowed to have 2 camping units on each campsite. Now, it could be one with wheels and a tent, or it could be 2 tents. But it cannot be 2 tents and one with wheels, and it cannot be 2 wheels. There's only 1 camping unit with wheels allowed on each campsite. So if you're driving your van and you pitch a tent, you can have 2 vans that you're driving and 2 tents that are pitched. Okay, if you get my drift. Anyway, then the river sites are 1 through 37 with electric and water, and they're $33. Now, the discounted river sites are $24 if you have a Golden Age Pass, a Golden Age Access, America the Beautiful Lifetime Senior Pass, or America the Beautiful Access Pass is used. The site must be occupied by the pass holder and may only be used for 1 site. That means you can only rent 1 site with your pass. Okay. Now, the discount non-waterfront site, that's sites 38 through 57. That's not on the water, but let me tell you something. You still have a pretty good view of the water from your site, okay? You're just not right on top of it and able to fish from it. Those sites have electric and water. They're $21 a night if you have a Golden Age Pass, Golden Age Access, America the Beautiful Lifetime Senior Pass, or America the Beautiful Access Pass, and you're using that. Now, there is a tent site only that's off the river, and those are sites, as I mentioned before, 58 and 60. And if you don't, they are $23, okay? Now, I think they made a mistake on this. I think it's $23 if you don't have a pass, but it's $18 if you do have a pass. So it looks a little confusing on the website. Once again, don't miss out. The 2023 Wheeled Wanderers Rendezvous, July 2nd through 6th at the Douglas Tailwater Campground, 829 Riverview Way in Kodak, Tennessee. A link for reservations will be pinned in the comments below.
Well, have a great day and stay tuned for our next video.